I got a new deck. A couple new decks, actually. So, but you know, I always gotta start with my tried and true, my beautiful Mystic Mondays deck by Grace. I'm gonna say this really, but yeah, by Grace Duvall. The space is being cleansed, as you can see. I will go ahead and invite my angelic beings into this reading. Remember that tarot is a game that you play with the spirit to see what you may not be able to see, to enlighten you on things that you may not need enlightenment on. I ask that you guide me as I channel the cards and as I channel the energy through the cards. I ask that you show the viewers, the collective, what they need to see and not what they want to see. Regards to what, and you know, we're going to leave this up. We're going to channel all the messages that we're going to see what's going on with finances, see what's going on with your love life, see what's going on in your work life, see what's going on with your, just yourself, your mental, your health. Let's see, let's dive in. If you guys all remember, I am not the best. I am not the best shipper ever. Don't ever let. But you know, I'm going to become a great shipper. First cards out on the deck are, ooh. You guys always get that, the Emperor, so we'll keep that with your love, your Emperor. We got King of Wands. Ace of Cups. The Magician. The Devil. Judgment. It was a lot of major arcana. Nine of Wands. Do you see how deep your reading is already? So immediately we go in and we see that this could be Aries energy. We see the Magician, so really what I'm getting from this is you manifested your Emperor. You manifested the love that you wanted. This speaks of new beginnings. This speaks of new beginnings. This speaks of divine unionship. However, you were in your head a little bit. You or they were in their head. I think it was more like they thought that they got everything that they needed, everything that they wanted, that they could depend on it, and I feel like that kind of seemed like almost like a burden to you. That's what I'm getting. It seemed like that one wand signified all 9 wands that you had to carry. Like, not only did they like abuse you physically, mentally, or take it as it resonates, not only did they, you know, do and want all of these things and require you to have all of these things, it almost made you lose yourself in a way. You identified yourself with what they wanted from you, or what they wanted out of the unionship, and I feel like that's kind of not what you originally anticipated to get lost in. I feel like you got lost in something you didn't ultimately think would have paid dividends or would have been beneficial to you, so therefore there was a judgment. I'm just getting cards because that was a lot of major arcana. I feel like it only gets further deeper than that, and then look up deep. So I got a new deck. It's by Adama Sase. Check it out. It's a really good deck. I opened it and I channeled a couple messages earlier with a few people. So, but this is an oracle deck, so it's not tarot. So bear with me. What is it that we need to know about this Emperor, Magician, Ace of Cups, Devil, Coordination, Spirit. What is it that you want to tell us? Intuition and emotional healing. The Moon. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, it seemed like you kind of got lost. The Moon speaks about hidden secrets, and if there's healing, so a lot of things. Bottom of the deck says, yeah, you deserve balance. That's Libra energy. Yeah. And then again, we got Black Moon and Virgo. Release perfectionism. Yeah, so it was almost like, and then look, I think that's crazy that it was like the mirror. You got lost in yourself. Like I feel like you like looked at those wands and you couldn't identify like, who am I? And like that's kind of what this picture signifies. So I think that's really deep that I said that. What bottom of the deck says, in Taurus, you are worthy. So again, it speaks of, yeah, like someone's gonna love you. Someone's gonna give you all of the things that you got all that ears to know, Spirit. Conjunction, becoming whole again. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, you are worthy, and once you find that place in yourself to really be yourself, like once you find the confidence that you need in yourself to really be who you are, and not to change, and not to downplay who you are for love. Like if the person doesn't love you in the skin that you're in, and you're loving them, excuse me, I'm sorry for the noise, and you're loving them in the skin that they're in, I don't think that that's fair. And I don't think that that's balance. I think that you know what you deserve, and you know what you put in is what you get out. And ultimately, I feel like Spirit separated the love, just because I do say separation because Judgment was here. Now, if we get the Tower in this next deck, and this next deck that I have here is called Cocaine, and it is by Dark Snever. Excuse me if I'm saying that wrong. Two of Swords. Two of Swords speaks of like balanced thoughts. It speaks of like being sharp, being prepared, knowing. One of these two, as I see them. Ace of Coins. Ooh. So that's Ace of Pentacles is what I'm gonna say, because Coins is physical. Then we got Page of Swords, Page of Wands in reverse. So Page of Wands speaks to me like, and we got Page of Pentacles. It's almost like, ooh, excuse me, I didn't mean to flip the card over. It's almost kind of like they didn't think that you had the capacity to go after the bag. Like they didn't think that you could go after the bag and really be secure in your own mind, because they were reversed. Like they fucked you over, like, excuse my French, but they left you out in the cold because they didn't think that you had what it take to be a boss and to get the bag. Is that correct? 10 of Coins sideways. So it's like they seen you as the bag, but they didn't think that you could get the bag. That's what I'm getting from this sideways card. So, and then ultimately, the Six of Wands, to me it speaks of like other people being all in your business, like pulling you in different directions that you can't even really think. Knight of Wands speaks of you really not even knowing yourself, so you're looking to all these people and it got you in a bad position. And then the Hanged Man, and I feel like the Hanged Man is like, now that person's seeing different, they're seeing error in their ways. What else? The Emperor, yeah, they're seeing the error in their ways. The Emperor, Upright, and Temperance. So yeah, they weren't being patient. They weren't having patience with you because ultimately they knew what you would become. They knew that you, look how this, she has the Christ on her They knew what you would become. They knew exactly who. But they let, and look, all of these are reversed. Queen of Swords, they weren't thinking right. Eight of Coins in reversed. Eight of Pentacles speaks of having to do a lot, and be a lot for the world. And then the moon, again, we get the moon, but it was in reverse. So it was kind of like they were hiding who they really were and showing a facade of and being something fake. Like they were being fake. The Five of Swords speaks of like change, but it's in reverse. So it was like they weren't trying to change who they were. Four of Coins in reverse speaks of, and then their money was everywhere. Like they had different things that they were trying to do. They had different people and different situations, and they weren't giving to this one. And Nine of Cups in reverse, yeah, like they had different situations and they weren't giving to this one. And Nine of Cups in reverse on this situation, that's not good. What else, Spirit? Nine of Coins, yeah. And ultimately, I feel like Nine of Coins in reverse, I feel like that speaks of seeing finally, like now that it's the end bottom of that. What I went to Eight of Swords is like, after everything's been said and done, they got to down in the front. They did all of this to themselves. The Judgment again. Yeah, they did all of this to themselves. The Chariot. Because they had that Bonnie and Clyde kind of vision, and I feel like now they're in hermit mode. Because the real thing, the real magician, they let slip away. And they were being the devil, playing with different energies. So ultimately, like I said, like the Black Moon in Lilith's oracle cards spoke of, they spoke of finding balance. You deserve balance, knowing that you're worthy. Knowing you're worthy, becoming whole again, you deserve balance. Release perfectionism, intuition, and emotional healing. So that's what you're after right now. I feel like that's a lot of what the collective, a lot of different energies are realizing that they need to balance out their energies and really need to get their footings on a sturdier foundation, because they know they're worthy. They know they have the intelligence. They know they can. They know that they can sustain the bag. They know the assignment, and so therefore, I feel like there's nothing that they need to worry about. They know that this person thinks deeply of them, and their emperor knows that they fumbled the bag. So not only did they not think that you could fumble, not only did they think that you would fumble the bag, they fumbled the bag. So I hope you enjoyed that message. Tap in at 13:33.